Tutto nero, oh cazzo. Buona.
It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but don't fear, we've got football to perk up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Lawrence going to put it up right away. Eluding the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Lawrence will throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Almost, but
Bene.
not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Come cacchio hanno fatto a venire tutti così? Non era un blitz quello.
The Bengals at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10. Here's Burrow.
Grande T! Questo servi! Questo sei il grande ricevitore! Per questo ti ho rinnovato e ti pago 15 cazzoni all'anno! Così ti voglio!
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. If they're going to run this, we're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
2nd and short. That's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll take
Come spinge ETN. Come spinge ETN.
Talk about this Bengals defense. They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now Lawrence to throw.
L'ha preso. Oh.
22 yards there, a first down. They go play action with Lawrence. And
Incomplete. Meno male perché mi aveva beccato sulla cover 2.
Now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Male, molto male questo.
Run good for 18 and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And he'll be dropped
Bene.
about the 11 after only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll run with ETN.
Ah! Ho sbagliato.
Travis Etienne, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point.
Porca miseria, questo poteva essere utile questo. Va bene, dai.
are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Oh, porca miseria.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
11 MT.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. This defense for the Jags, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Dai, però svegliati, Davide.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
On 1, ready? 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete.
Grande Jamar in mezzo a 2, solo lui sa come. Grande Jamar.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Peccato, potevo sfondare di più.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now from the 42. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Grande Jamar.
Right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Burrow looking to pass.
Ma non ci credo! Ma porca miseria, ma com'è possibile? Ma porca miseria.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up.
Questa non me la spiego proprio.
A little bit of a reset for this team, but it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now 2nd and 5. ETN once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to
ci dovevo arrivarci prima.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
On 1st down, Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 48-yard line.
Lawrence rolling to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Touchdown.
Non è possibile, guarda. Che rottura di coglioni, guarda. Ma guarda che rottura di coglioni. Cazzo, 2 terzi down giocati di merda.
Now it's Crowder. Now it's Crowder. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line.
2 terzi down giocati di merda. Vabbè, dai.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Play action. It's Burrow. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Jones. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Burrow will throw. And he's gonna be dropped.
Ma chi era quel mono lì che non c'è? Ma dai, ma con quella difesa lì viene così da solo. Ma Dio fa. Con quella difesa lì non può venire così da solo. Che cazzo.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Burrow. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right.
Porca miseria. Lo devo giocare questo.
A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now the Bengals going to use
Non mi
the
piace.
first of their timeouts. They'll have 2
Proviamone
remaining as we
un'altra.
step aside here in this second quarter.
I'm one. Ready?
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Touchdown.
Sì, grande Marquez.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Ah, che abbiamo già pagato prima.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. We are tied at 14.
Abbiamo già pagato prima.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Looking for the out route here. And it's
Ma guarda te, guarda te.
goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Che palle.
2nd and 5. From midfield now, Lawrence.
Ma prendilo, cazzo! A noi ce l'hanno presa una in end zone, prendiamone una pure noi, Dio santo, guarda. Facciamo così.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Lawrence to throw.
The rookie! The rookie!
Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over.
Fammi mangiare un Giando Yacht per questa sack. A fine primo tempo.
Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Guys, pick it up.
Here's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him.
Ok, ma hai fatto il touchdown prima, ti perdono.
Ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Burrow on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun.
Ma vaffanculo. Ma perché non ha fermato il tempo? Se sapevo lo bloccavo, ho iniziato a farlo correre dopo. Niente più Giandoiotto, vaffanculo. Vabbè. Peccato quell'intercetto lì e peccato pure questi perché erano 3 punti.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half,
Bravo.
getting the ball first, you got to think.
Bravo, bravo.
Offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
T. Higgins. Gran partita, T.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. There he goes, right side. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Guys had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Power run.
62 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll go again to Jones.
Ah, peccato.
And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down
Campa
before
2
he can
aveva
get back
messo,
to
quindi
the line of
non ci
scrimmage.
stava come
That
chiamata
sends
la
him 2
mia.
yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. And now they will throw it with Burrow. And this throw incomplete.
Incomplete! Guarda, se non avessi fatto quel touchdown lì t'ammazzavo.
This has certainly been a physical game so far.
Valdez Scantling, MBS.
And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Burrow looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right.
Cazzo, era perfetto! Cazzo, perché non l'hai preso? Sei pure un tight end. Mannaggia te, chi ti ha fatto giocare, guarda. Vabbè, mettiamo il naso avanti. Tante occasioni ci siamo mangiati. Quantomeno ci siamo presi i 3 punti della fine del primo tempo. Ma questo se ne andava lo ammazzavo, guarda. Andava a prendere negli spogliatoi lì a Cincinnati.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense.
Fagliela saltare quella palla.
Get back out there and get us the lead back.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Straight ahead, ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold.
Bene. Molto bene.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Sì!
Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson.
E dai!
In the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Oh, some strong running. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Big dog.
Great effort there.
Big dog.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. His guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little...
Meno male che avevo messo il cloud lì. Porca miseria.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Andiamo! E andiamo!
Just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez.
Porca miseria, si poteva e si doveva fare molto molto meglio qui.
3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's to
Jamar! Jamar!
A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Bengals take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one
Dai ragazzi.
So we will start here at the 25.
Non molliamo, continuiamo così.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Dai, siamo subito lì con il grande David Bowie. We can be hero.
He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is
Ma come cazzo ha fatto a prenderla, cazzo? Porca di quella.
At the 10-yard line. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he gets
Come cacchio ha fatto a prendere quella di prima, ragazzi? Non dovevamo farci fottere così.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multi-dimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Dai che siamo lì, dai che siamo lì, dai che siamo lì.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Lawrence will throw.
Woo!
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Bene.
The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Meno male, ragazzi, non fatelo più. Non fatelo più.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm.
Bene.
Ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Burrow. Flushed out right. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Così.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 79 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Here we go.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here we go.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. Play action. It's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man.
Big dog.
T. Higgins, 29 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a fifth
Grande
straight
big dog.
victory. Extra point by McPherson.
Oh, che cazzo di vento che c'è.
Lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Siamo lì.
Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now, meanwhile, the pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go, got to have it, Lawrence. And it's incomplete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. An inside give to Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Bengals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by
Io fa... Come si rischia oggi con il...
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from... And now off to the races, down the right side. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown!
Che idioti che bisogna essere.
Evan Ingram, 77 yards.
Che idioti che bisogna essere.
Get a small measure of revenge as they
Che idioti che bisogna essere.
deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Che idioti che bisogna essere.
At the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Che è l'unica veramente cosa che non dovevamo fare.
They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Gun.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
11. 11. Score on these guys.
Now Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. 27 yards there, a first down.
Portiamoci via di lì.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now Burrow on first down. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. Touchdown Bengals.
Yeah.
Higgins, 51 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll
Tutti così li tirate, di cazzo.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On third down, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Again, it's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this...
Ci mancherebbe pure, era davanti di 10 metri coi Douglas.
Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Take right open.
Lawrence. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards that time.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the 4th. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Burrow going to keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cincinnati, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in